above the hustle and bustle of these city streets, four of the world's greatest fibbers are about to challenge your common sense and intuition at the regular meeting of the New Liars Club. And now meet our new members, Kate Barbie, Jimmy Walker, Committee, Mr. John Barber.
Welcome to the New Liars Club. Will Rogers said he never met a man he didn't like. Well, this is the show that never met a man that didn't lie, including our host, who told us all he was only 6'3" in heels. Our statuesque star, Eric Boardman.
Thank you. Thank you, Archie. You really tall heels, I do that. Hello there. Welcome to the New Liars Club. Oh, how are you, my fine fibbing friends? Yeah, I bought the sincerity of that. Let's meet our players over here for today. You are?
Kim.
And Kim, what do you do?
I'm a writer.
A writer?
Yeah.
What kind of fiction, prose, poetry?
Fiction. Yeah, I've had one book published.
All right, a published author, gang. Like to see that. And you are, sir?
My name is Carey Roberts.
And what do you do?
A student at a local university.
And what field do you study?
Communications.
Good field, I like it. And you are, young lady?
I'm Elsie Morgan. I'm a secretary.
Ah, okay. Keeps you busy.
Yeah.
And finally, you are?
Jim Johnson,
And
retired plunger pusher.
Watch this guy.
A plumber, I assume. Not a guy who blows up dynamite. Not a demolition expert.
Plays trumpet, plunger.
A musician. What are you going to do? Anyway, good to meet you folks and good luck. You all know how to play the game, don't you? It's real simple. A strange object is placed in front of this strange crew over here. Each one will tell a story about it. Only one is telling the truth. To win prizes, spot the truth teller. It's that simple. And we spot you 100 points apiece to start things out. Round one, the odds are even 1-to-1. You can bet half the amount up to 100 points per round. And we play 4 rounds here, Kim. You know this in the Liars Club. We always do. And if anybody gets all 4 right, they're going to win big stuff. What will they win, Ted?
You'll win a classic Daniel King tuxedo crafted by Avon Park. It's a brand new, old idea about being dressed for style. Furnished by Avon Park Fashion.
Yeah, you'll be looking good. You're looking good in that tuxedo. So, let's get... What is that, John?
This is a blue jack. You've heard of a blackjack? Well, in Watts, they fill this with rock cocaine to carry... No, what this is, in actuality, Carey, you may see one of these if you're in communications. Interested in getting into television broadcasting?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're just a viewer, you notice when they take the microphones outdoors, they put little windscreens on them. Well, if you watch the America's Cup races, what they developed, because they took the cameras right out there in the boats, is they developed windscreens or wind jackets, which are also waterproof. And because not only they need to screen out the wind, they had to screen out the salt and the water. And these were the things that they put over the ends of the microphones in order to develop a cleaner broadcast.
Very nice story, John.
There you go.
Is it true, though?
No. I love this object because it's just got a good shape to it, doesn't it? You put wine bottles in here when you go on a picnic. It keeps your wine cold or warm. Not a microphone cup.
Why would your wine want to be warm?
Red wine.
Red wine.
Oh, we want it warm, yes.
Or white wine.
Sometimes
And it's a wine thermos. Thermal wine cooler.
Oh.
Thermal wine cooler with Bruce Willis. No, all this is, see, a lot of times, you see they build a lot of stuff in town. You see this all the time, they build a thing. And the guy's up there doing electrical work and everything. All of a sudden, the foreman looks at the time and says, holy cow, it's lunchtime. Meanwhile, there's live wires just hanging around and say, but we cannot miss lunch. The cops are downstairs having lunch. We have to have our sandwiches now. Let's get rocking. So they put this little baby on there so nobody gets hurt. See, if a little kid crawls up maybe 80 stories or something like that, boom! Can't touch anything, can't do anything. Hang right off this thing, fabulous, nice and strong. All it is a cable boot or a boot cable, puts it right up there, protects everything, it's fabulous. You'll love this.
They put it over cable?
Yeah, cable, live wire, but
Live wire.
That's why it has a metal zipper in it. That would be real safe.
that's for welding.
Yeah, for kids that climb those 80 stories and touch the zipper.
Yes.
As for John, too, obviously he's lying because the zipper goes all the way through, and it is not, in fact, waterproof, although it looks neoprene. And she's lying because a bottle of wine wouldn't fit in here. Now, I'm going to tell you what this is, and I happen to be, unfortunately for my 3 colleagues, I happen to be eminently qualified to explain this to you. That's the lady from my camper last night. Eminently qualified, yes. What this is, if you've ever seen pictures of jet airplanes, I live in Las Vegas, as does Jimmy, and we frequently visit Nellis Air Force Base out there, the home of the Tactical Air Command. And they have jet fighters. On the front of every jet airplane fighter, you see a probe that looks like a rod that sticks out about this far, and it's loaded with very sophisticated instruments. When the airplane is parked on the ground, that, of course, cannot be exposed to the elements. This goes over it and seals out. It is not completely waterproof, which it doesn't have to be, but it seals out dust and dirt so that the...
Doesn't cover no probe.
Apparently it does. He says so. All right, kids, no fighting, no scrapping over here. Place your bets, everybody. As I remind you, all the good folks what we just heard. John said it's a microphone windscreen. Shannon said it's a thermal protector for your wine bottle. Jimmy said a cable boot protecting those kids from climbing 80 stories, being electrocuted. And Pete said an airplane probe cover. All right, Kim, how much you betting?
I bet 40, Eric.
40. Carey.
It's a big 20.
Elsie.
30.
Jim.
20, Eric.
All right, bets are in place. Now, I never know what it is.
What do you think it is?
You know, I enjoy wine. I think it's a wine protector.
Well, you're
Let's
right
find
about
out.
that, Eric.
No, I'm not. It is a cable boot. Jimmy was telling the truth. All right, Kim, you say amazing. Does that mean you bet on Jimmy? You bet on John? I'm sorry. Carey, I would be amazed if you bet on Shannon. You see, you and I